प्यारे बच्चों, आपका प्लस टू क्लास में स्वागत है। आपके केमिस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट में 14th यूनिट बायोमोलिक्यूल्स है। उसमें जो आज हम टॉपिक्स डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं वो है साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ग्लूकोज, फिशर एंड हावर्थ प्रोजेक्शन फार्मूले ऑफ डी पॉजिटिव ग्लूकोज एंड डी नेगेटिव फ्रक्टोज। द फर्स्ट टॉपिक इज साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ डी ग्लूकोज। तो इसमें आज हम स्टडी करेंगे लिमिटेशंस ऑफ ओपन चेन स्ट्रक्चर। Although the open chain structure of D positive glucose explains most of its reactions, yet it fails to explain the following facts. Number 1. D positive glucose does not undergo certain characteristic reactions of aldehydes. For example, glucose does not form sodium bisulfite addition product, aldehyde ammonia adduct, 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrogen derivative, and does not respond to Schiff's reagent test. Second, glucose reacts with hydroxylamine to form an oxime, but glucose pentacetate does not. This implies that the aldehyde group is absent in glucose pentaacetate. D plus glucose exists in two stereoisomeric forms, that is alpha D plus glucose and beta D plus glucose. Alpha D plus glucose is obtained when a concentrated aqueous or alcoholic solution is crystallized at 303 Kelvin temperature. It has a melting point of 419 Kelvin and has a specific rotation which is equal to positive 111 degree in a freshly prepared aqueous solution. Beta D plus glucose is obtained when glucose is crystallized from water above 371 Kelvin temperature. It has a melting point of 423 Kelvin and has a specific rotation which is equal to positive 19.2 degree at 298 Kelvin in a freshly prepared aqueous solution. Both alpha D plus glucose and beta D plus glucose undergo Mutter rotation in aqueous solution. Each form slowly changes into the same equilibrium mixture of both, containing 36% of alpha D plus glucose and 64% of beta D plus glucose. The specific rotation of the equilibrium mixture is equal to positive 52.5 degree at 298 Kelvin temperature. This is evident from the fact that the specific rotation of a freshly prepared aqueous solution of alpha D plus glucose falls gradually from positive 111 degree to positive 52.5 degree with time, and that of beta D plus glucose increases from positive 19.2 degree to positive 52.5 degree. Thus, we can define Mutter rotation, this spontaneous change in specific rotation of an optically active compound with time to an equilibrium value is called Mutter rotation. Next, D plus glucose forms two isomeric methyl glucosides. Aldehydes normally react with 2 moles of methanol per mole of aldehyde to form acetal. But D plus glucose, when treated with methanol in presence of dry hydrochloric acid gas, reacts with only 1 mole of methanol per mole of glucose to form a mixture of methyl alpha D glucoside and methyl beta D glucoside. As you know, when 1 mole of aldehyde reacts with 1 mole of monohydric alcohol in the presence of dry hydrochloric acid gas, then it produces 1 mole of alkoxy alcohol intermediate. So here alkoxy alcohol intermediate is called hemiacetal. So this step is reversible. And in this reaction, the monohydric alcohol acts as a nucleophile due to presence of the lone pair of electrons present on the oxygen atom of the monohydric alcohol, and monohydric alcohol molecule as a nucleophile attacks the carbon of the carbonyl group of the aldehyde and produces hemiacetal intermediate. Now, hemiacetal intermediate in second step reacts with 1 mole of monohydric alcohol in the presence of dry hydrochloric acid gas and produces jam dialkoxy compound and 1 mole of water. So here jam dialkoxy compound is called full acetal of the aldehyde. So the overall reaction by adding these two elementary steps, we get 1 mole of aldehyde reacts with 2 mole of monohydric alcohol in the presence of dry hydrochloric acid gas to produce 1 mole of jam dialkoxy compound as a full acetal of the aldehyde and 1 mole of water. Now, if we do the same reaction with the glucose, अगर हम ग्लूकोज के साथ सेम रिएक्शन करते हैं विद द मोनोहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल टू कन्वर्ट इट फुल एसिटल, तो हम यहाँ देखते हैं कि 1 मोल ऑफ ग्लूकोज रिएक्ट्स विद 1 मोल ऑफ मोनोहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ड्राई hydrochloric acid gas and produces 1 mole of full acetal of glucose and 1 mole of water. So here full acetal of glucose is the mixture of methyl alpha and methyl beta D-glucoside, so which is called full acetal. तो इसका मतलब अगर ग्लूकोज में एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप फ्री होता तो ये 2 मोल के साथ रिएक्ट करके फुल एसिटल बनाता, लेकिन यहाँ पर इन प्लेस ऑफ 2 मोल ग्लूकोज ने सिर्फ 1 मोल मोनोहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल के साथ रिएक्ट करके फुल एसिटल बना दिया। इसका मतलब ग्लूकोज जो है यहाँ पर एज ए हेमी एसिटल बिहेव कर रहा है, क्योंकि हेमी एसिटल भी 1 ही मोल मोनोहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल के साथ रिएक्ट करके फुल एसिटल बनाता है। तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ग्लूकोज जो है दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ हेमी एसिटल, यानी इसका एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप फ्री नहीं है, वो ग्लूकोज के ही किसी एक हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप से रिएक्ट करके हेमी एसिटल में कन्वर्ट हो चुका है ऑलरेडी, इसलिए वो सिर्फ 1 ही मोल जो है मोनोहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल से रिएक्ट करके फुल एसिटल बना रहा है। सो दिस शोज द cyclic structure of the glucose in place of open chain structure of the glucose. Thus, this behavior cannot be explained by the open chain structure of the glucose. It was proposed that one of the hydroxyl groups may add to the aldehyde group and form a cyclic hemiacetal structure. It was found that glucose forms a 6-membered ring in which the hydroxyl group attached to the carbon atom at position 5 of the glucose molecule is involved in ring formation. The 2 cyclic hemiacetal forms of glucose differ only in the configuration of the hydroxyl group at the carbon atom at position 1 of the glucose molecule called anomeric carbon. Such isomers, that is alpha and beta form, are called anomers. The 6-membered cyclic structure of glucose is called pyranose structure, that is either alpha or beta form. In analogy with pyron, pyron is a cyclic organic compound with 1 oxygen and 5 carbon atoms in the ring. लेट अस डिस्कस द फिशर स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ ग्लूकोज। तो सबसे पहले हम लेते हैं ओपन चेन स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ डी ग्लूकोज। तो जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि द मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला ऑफ ग्लूकोज इज C6H12O6। देयर आर 6 कार्बन एटम्स विच आर अरेंज्ड इन ए स्ट्रेट चेन। देयर इज 1 aldehydic group at position 1 of the glucose molecule because aldehyde is a monovalent functional group, so hence it is always present at position 1 of natural occurring monosaccharide. So there is 1 hydroxyl group which is attached with the carbon atom at position 6, that is terminal carbon atom of the glucose molecule. So this CH2OH जो group है, this forms 1 primary alcoholic group in the glucose molecule. There are 4 hydroxyl groups which are attached with 4 carbon atoms. So these secondary carbon atoms, that is from position 2 to position 5, with their attached hydroxyl groups forms 4 secondary alcoholic groups present in the glucose molecule. In glucose molecule, the hydroxyl group attached with the penultimate carbon atom is oriented towards the right hand side. Hence, its configuration is D. The glucose compound is optically active and it is dextrorotatory in nature. So, in glucose molecule, the hydroxyl group, which is attached with the carbon atom at position 5, acts as a nucleophile due to presence of lone pairs of electrons on its oxygen atom. Hence, it acts like a nucleophile and attacks at the carbon atom of the aldehyde group. So, due to combination of hydroxyl group with the aldehyde, it forms an intramolecular hemiacetal cyclic compound which exists in two isomeric form. The one isomeric form is called alpha D plus glucose, in which the hydroxyl group, which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom, that is carbon atom at position 1, if it is oriented towards the right hand side, then this isomer is called alpha D plus glucose. And if the hydroxyl group attached with the anomeric carbon atom at position 1 is oriented towards the left hand side, then this isomer is called beta D plus glucose. Now, in this intramolecular hemiacetal form of the glucose molecule, which is a cyclic in nature, there is a 6-membered ring which contains 5 carbon atoms from position 1 to position 5 and 1 oxygen atom in alpha anomer as well as in beta anomer of D plus glucose. And this 6-membered ring resembles with the 6-membered ring of the organic compound pyrrole, which also contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen atom in its ring. Thus, the ring of the hemiacetal molecule of D plus glucose is called pyranose type ring. So that is why the alpha anomer of D plus glucose is called alpha D plus glucopyranose and the beta anomer of D plus glucose is called beta D plus glucopyranose. As we know, the formation of hemiacetal reaction is a reversible reaction. Hence, the both anomeric forms of the D plus glucose exist in equilibrium with each other. At equilibrium, the one form of anomer may convert into the other form of anomer via open chain structure. So, in equilibrium mixture, there is 36% alpha D plus glucopyranose and 64% beta D plus glucopyranose, and the D plus glucose compound in open chain structure is less than 0.5%. The next topic is Haworth projection formulae of monosaccharides. तो सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे डी पॉजिटिव ग्लूकोज. तो जैसा कि आपको पता है कि जो डी पॉजिटिव ग्लूकोज का मॉलिक्यूल है दैट exists as an intramolecular hemiacetal cyclic molecule, और इसकी 2 anomeric forms हैं. नंबर 1 इज अल्फा डी प्लस ग्लूकोज एंड नंबर 2 इज बीटा डी प्लस ग्लूकोज. अब जो आपका अल्फा डी प्लस ग्लूकोज है उसमें जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप है विच इज अटैच्ड विद द एनोमेरिक कार्बन एटम, दैट इज कार्बन एटम एट पोजिशन 1 इज ओरिएंटेड टुवर्ड्स द राइट हैंड साइड. So here is the Fischer structure of the alpha D plus glucopyranose. There is a 6-membered ring in which there are 5 carbon atoms from position 1 to position 5 and 1 is oxygen atom. अब ये जो पायरानोज फॉर्म का रिंग है आपका इंट्रामोलिकुलर हेमीएसिटल जो आपका अल्फा डी प्लस ग्लूकोज है, इसको एज ए हेक्सागोन जो है वो हम हेक्सागोन जो है वो ड्रा करेंगे और इसमें जो ऑक्सीजन एटम है उसको प्लेस कर देंगे अपर जो राइट हैंड कॉर्नर है उस पर. अब जो आपके कार्बन एटम्स हैं फ्रॉम पोजीशन 1 to 5, दीज आर नंबर्ड फ्रॉम द एक्सट्रीम राइट हैंड कॉर्नर ऑफ द हेक्सागोन एंड इन द क्लॉकवाइज मैनर, एंड जो अपर लेफ्ट हैंड कॉर्नर है कार्बन एटम उसको हम 5 नंबर जो है वो अलॉट कर देते हैं। इसके बाद जो आपका 6th नंबर जो कार्बन एटम है विच इज अटैच्ड विद हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप एज ए प्राइमरी एल्कोहलिक ग्रुप, उसे हम प्लेस कर देते हैं अबव द प्लेन ऑफ द हेक्सागोन एट पोजीशन 6। और जो 5th कार्बन एटम के साथ लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को हाइड्रोजन अटैच है उसे हम प्लेस कर देते हैं 5th पोजीशन कार्बन एटम पर बिलो द प्लेन ऑफ द हेक्सागोन। अब जो आपके कार्बन एटम्स हैं 4 कार्बन एटम्स फ्रॉम पोजीशन 1 टू पोजीशन 4 जो कि ऑब्जर्वर की तरफ एज है हेक्सागोन की, जिसे हम जो है वो थिक कर देते हैं। अब इसमें जो 4 कार्बन एटम्स हैं इनके साथ जो आपके ग्रुप्स अटैच्ड हैं विच आर ओरिएंटेड टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, दीज आर प्लेस्ड अबव द प्लेन ऑफ द हेक्सागोन। और जो आपके ये जो 4 कार्बन एटम्स है फ्रॉम पोजीशन 1 to 4 इनके साथ जो 4 ग्रुप्स अटैच्ड हैं विच आर ओरिएंटेड टुवर्ड्स द राइट हैंड साइड, दीज आर प्लेस्ड बिलो द प्लेन ऑफ द हेक्सागोन। तो इस तरह से आप देखते हैं कि जो आपका अल्फा डी प्लस ग्लूकोपाइरानोज है उसमें जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप है विच इज अटैच्ड विद द एनोमेरिक कार्बन एटम सी लाइज बिलो द प्लेन ऑफ द हेक्सागोन। सिमिलरली जो आपका नेक्स्ट जो एनोमर है ऑफ डी प्लस ग्लूकोज दैट इज बीटा डी प्लस ग्लूकोपाइरानोज। अब इसमें डिफरेंस सिर्फ जो है वो है विद अल्फा जो एनोमर है डी प्लस ग्लूकोज से, उससे ये डिफरेंट क्यों है? क्योंकि इसमें जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप विच इज अटैच्ड विद एनोमेरिक कार्बन एटम है दैट इज ओरिएंटेड टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। इसलिए जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप है आपका हावर्थ प्रोजेक्शन स्ट्रक्चर में जो है इट लाइज above the plane of the hexagon. So this is only the difference between the alpha D and beta D plus glucopyranose anomers. The next monosaccharide is fructose, which is called fruit sugar. Molecular formula of fructose is C6H12O6. It is the same as that of glucose. Now occurrence. Fructose is the most important of all the ketoses. It occurs in free along with glucose in the form of invert sugar in honey and sweet fruits, and hence the name fruit sugar. In the combined state, it is present in disaccharide, for example sucrose, and polysaccharides, for example inulin from dahlia tubers, etc. Next, structure of fructose. Fructose is obtained along with glucose by the hydrolysis of disaccharide, that is sucrose. Its molecular formula is C6H12O6. On the basis of its reactions, it has been established that fructose contains a keto group at position 2 of the carbon atom of fructose molecule, and the 6 carbon atoms are arranged in a straight chain as in case of glucose. It belongs to D series and is levorotatory. Therefore, its correct name is D negative fructose. Let us discuss the Fischer's structures of fructose when it is in free state. Now, as you know, the fructose is present in free state in honey and sweet fruits. Its molecular formula is C6H12O6. It means the molecule of the fructose contains 6 carbon atoms which are arranged in a straight chain. There are 5 hydroxyl groups in the molecule of fructose. So, out of these 5 hydroxyl groups, 2 hydroxyl groups are attached with the 2 terminal carbon atoms, that is carbon atoms at position 1 and position 6. So, these 2 hydroxyl groups which are attached with these 2 terminal carbon atoms form 2 primary alcoholic groups of the molecule, and there are 3 hydroxyl groups which are attached with the 3 secondary carbon atoms from position 3 to position 5. These form the 3 secondary alcoholic groups of the molecule. There is one functional group, ketone group, which is always present at position 2 of the molecule. Now the hydroxyl group which is attached with the penultimate carbon atom, that is carbon atom at position 5, is oriented towards the right hand side, hence its configuration is D. Further, the fructose is an optically active compound and it is liborotatory in nature. Hence, the chemical formula of the fructose is D negative fructose. Now, as we know, the fructose exists as an intramolecular hemiketal form which is cyclic in nature. Now, when the fructose is in free state, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the carbon atom at position 6. So this hydroxyl group as a nucleophile, due to presence of the lone pairs of electrons on its oxygen atom, attacks the carbon atom of the ketone group at position 2. Thus the hydroxyl group which combines with the ketone group forms an intramolecular hemiketal cyclic molecule which exists in two anomeric form, that is one alpha anomer and the other is beta anomer. So alpha anomer of D negative fructose is that in which the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom, that is carbon atom at position 2, is oriented towards the right hand side. Then this anomer is called alpha D negative fructose. If the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom, that is carbon atom at position 2, is oriented towards the left hand side, then this anomer is called beta D negative fructose. Now there is a 6-membered ring in alpha or beta anomer of the D negative fructose. So this ring contains 5 carbon atoms from position 2 to position 6 and 1 oxygen atom. So this 6-membered ring resembles with the ring of the organic compound pyron, which also contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So this type of ring is called pyranose type of ring. Hence, alpha D negative fructose is also called alpha D negative fructopyranose and beta D negative fructose is also called beta D negative fructopyranose. The next topic is Fischer's open chain and cyclic structures of fructose when it is in combined state. तो जैसे कि आपको पता है कि fructose जो है वो कंबाइंड स्टेट में डाइसेकेराइड जैसे कि आपका सक्रोज है, तो उसमें फ्रक्टोज जो है दैट इज कंबाइंड विद द ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल. सो इन दिस स्टेट द फ्रक्टोज मॉलिक्यूल विच कंटेन 6 कार्बन एटम्स which are arranged in a straight chain. So in this molecule there are 2 primary alcoholic groups at position 1 and position 6. There is 1 ketone group at position 2 and there are 3 secondary alcoholic groups from position 3 to position 5. And now in this molecule the hydroxyl group which is attached with the penultimate carbon atom is oriented towards the right hand side. Hence its configuration is D and it is optically active and it is liborotatory in nature. Now the hydroxyl group which is attached with the carbon atom at position 5 acts as a nucleophile and attacks the carbon atom of the ketone group. So in this way the hydroxyl group combines with the ketone group and forms intramolecular hemiacetal which exists in 2 anomeric forms. One is alpha anomer and the other is beta anomer of D negative fructose in a combined state. And now there is a 5-membered ring which contains 4 carbon atoms from position 2 to position 5 and 1 oxygen atom. Such a 5-membered ring containing 4 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen atom in the intramolecular hemiketal form of the D negative fructose exists in both its anomeric form, that is in alpha D negative fructose as well as in beta D negative fructose. And this 5-membered ring which contains 4 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen, it resembles with the 5-membered ring of organic compound furan which also contains 4 carbon atom and 1 oxygen atom. So that is why this ring of the intramolecular hemiketal form of the D-negative fructose is called Furanose type ring, which is present in the fructose when it exists in combined state. For example, as in disaccharide sucrose. Here the fructose is combined with the glucose molecule. So in combined state, the alpha ionomer of D-negative fructose is called alpha D-negative fructofuranose, and in combined state, the beta D ionomer of D-negative fructose is called beta D-negative fructofuranose. Let us discuss the Haworth projection formula of alpha D-negative fructopyranose. So when the fructose molecule is in free state, then it has two stereoisomeric forms. One is alpha ionomer of D-negative fructose and the other is beta ionomer of D-negative fructose. In alpha D-negative fructose, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom is oriented towards the right hand side. There is a 6-membered ring which contains 5 carbon atoms from position 2 to position 6 and 1 oxygen atom. So this 6-membered ring resembles with the 6-membered ring of the another organic compound which is called pyron, which also contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen atom in its ring. So here the 6-membered ring in case of the alpha D-negative fructopyranose is called pyranose ring. So that is why the alpha D-negative fructose ionomer is also called alpha D-negative fructopyranose. Now to draw the Haworth structure of alpha D-negative fructopyranose from its Fischer projection structure, draw the hexagon as a pyranose ring which contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 oxygen atom, and in this hexagon place the oxygen atom at the upper right hand corner of the ring. Now the 5 carbon atoms are numbered from the extreme right hand corner of the hexagon from position 2 to position 6 in clockwise direction. Now the 4 groups which are attached with the 4 secondary carbon atoms from position 2 to position 5, which are oriented towards the left hand side, are placed above the plane of the hexagon from position 2 to position 5 in its Haworth structure. Now the 4 groups which are attached with the 4 secondary carbon atoms which are oriented towards the right hand side, these are placed below the plane of the hexagon from position 2 to 5 in its Haworth structure in alpha D-negative fructopyranose. Thus, in Haworth structure of alpha D-negative fructopyranose, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom which is oriented towards the right hand side in Fischer projection structure is placed below the plane of the hexagon at position 2. Now, in case of Haworth projection formula of beta D-negative fructopyranose, when the fructose is in free state, there is only one difference between the alpha D-negative fructopyranose and beta D-negative fructopyranose. The difference is in the configuration of the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom. So in beta D-negative fructopyranose, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom is oriented towards the left hand side. Hence it is placed above the plane of the hexagon in its Haworth projection structure at position 2. In the combined state such as sucrose, fructose exists in furanose form, and in furanose form there are two stereoisomers. One is alpha D-negative fructofuranose, in which the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom is oriented towards the right hand side, and in another stereoisomer, that is beta D-negative fructofuranose, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom is oriented towards the left hand side. Now in each case there is a 5-membered ring in which there are 4 carbon atoms from position 2 to 5 and 1 oxygen atom. So it is the furanose type ring. Now to draw the Haworth structure of alpha D negative fructofuranose, draw a pentagon and place the oxygen atom at the top of the pentagon. The four carbon atoms from position 2 to 5 on the pentagon are numbered in a clockwise direction, and the sixth carbon atom, which is attached with hydroxyl group as a primary alcoholic group, is placed above the plane of the pentagon in sixth position. Now the three groups which are attached with the three secondary carbon atoms from position 2 to 4, which are oriented towards the left hand side, these are placed above the plane of the pentagon, and the other three groups which are attached with these three secondary carbon atoms which are oriented towards the right hand side, these are placed below the plane of the pentagon. Thus in alpha D negative fructofuranose, the hydroxyl group attached with the anomeric carbon atom is placed below the plane of the pentagon at position 2, while in beta D negative fructofuranose, the hydroxyl group which is attached with the anomeric carbon atom at position 2 is placed above the plane of the pentagon in its Haworth projection formula. So thank you, धन्यवाद.